you guys. It's your girl Vanessa Morgan, and welcome to VaMo Radio. You guys, today I have a special interview with Miss Joan Hammel. Hey, Joan, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for talking with me today.
Of course. Awesome. I really appreciate having you on the show today. I know you've actually been involved with so many amazing things that people actually really need to hear about. So let's get started.
Sounds good.
So, Joan, you actually, you know what? Let's start by you telling us a little bit about yourself, about who you are and what you do.
I'm a singer and songwriter. I've done a lot of performing over the years, live and recorded, and I've had a chance to work on some films. And so that's it in a very quick nutshell.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I actually looked at your resume, and I've seen you've done so many performances. Like, you performed at the Grammys and just, so many different kind of performances that you've done before. So can you tell us, what is it like performing live? Like, a lot of artists would normally say it's nerve-wracking, or some would say excited, but what would you consider, like, your experience has been like so far with performing?
I really enjoy it. I am not one of those people that gets all nervous before a show. I did when I first started. There was a very well-known Chicago radio personality who came in to see me sing, and I got so nervous. And I realized that he wanted me to do well, and that was sort of the last time that I got really anxious before a show. It's like,
Wow.
people want to come and have a great show.
Yeah.
And so for me, if I rehearse and I prep everything, then I'm comfortable during the show, and I like it.
Oh, awesome. That's really great. I'm glad that you actually were able to get over your nerves and be able to say, this is something that actually everyone's looking for you to do well. So, and I understand, yeah, definitely can be nerve-wracking sometimes, on stage, depending on how big the audience is. So, yeah, I really appreciate you actually coming out of that show. That's awesome.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's some people I know, they never get over the stage fright and the anxiety, and I think if I had to suffer through that, I wouldn't do it anymore. I wouldn't do it anymore.
Awesome. I know, yeah, completely. Me too. I mean, I definitely perform on stage because, it's not my position, but yeah, definitely. So, you've also been in, had a couple roles as well in, like, different commercials and also different films as well, including Groundhog Day, which I know a lot of people know about that movie, as well as Last Day in Chicago and a couple others. So can you tell us, like, what is the difference that you feel is between, performing on stage as a musician compared to being an actress in a film?
Well, they're quite different in the sense that when you go and do a live performance, you get one shot, and that's it.
Yeah.
And for some people, that's terrifying. But for me, your adrenaline gets going, and if the audience is with you, it's short. You go out, you do an hour concert or 2 hour concert, and you're done. Film work is very long days. On Groundhog Day, I shot over the course of like 3 months.
Wow.
We started shooting in the winter time, dead cold winter in Woodstock, Illinois. And then by the time we were done shooting, it was April.
Wow.
And so we still had to wear our winter clothes. So in the wintertime, it wasn't warm enough, and in the spring, you were sweating. But they're very long days. You get to the set very early, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you're there until the director decides you're done, which oftentimes is 10, 12 hours a day, and that's 5 days a week. So it's a bigger time commitment, but it's so fun. I mean, you get to know people a lot better in that situation, and you get to hang out with your fellow performers, and it's a whole sense of camaraderie that a 1 hour concert's not going to give you. You get out, you do your show, and you're done.
Wow, definitely. That's crazy. You'll be shooting through the winter, and then all of a sudden it's warm outside. That's dedication, though. That's real dedication to your craft. So I commend you that. That's amazing.
And working with the groundhog, because they're not the smartest animal,
Right.
And so we have so many funny stories from working on that film, and Bill Murray was a great person to work with. That he was such a warm, funny guy, the person that you see, and so I have nothing but good things to say about him, and lots of funny stories. So
awesome. Now, if you could tell us, like, you've worked with a couple different celebrities or people who are well known within the industry. So, what was it like working with them? Like, is it kind of just like working with any other regular person, or is it like starstruck kind of working right next to them?
Well, you know what? Yes, you're right that they're a person, and they're just sort of like an everyday person. But some people are really nice, and some people aren't as nice. Mm-hmm. And it's sort of interesting because in the beginning, when I first worked with a very famous person that I won't name, who was not a nice person, mm-hmm. I came away from that a little disappointed, right? Because
wow. Mm-hmm.
you think so much of them, and then you find out, wow, they're not what they seem.
Yeah.
But that's a part of being a professional, is you go in and you do your job regardless of what the other people are doing, right? You have to prepare and mm-hmm. go and do it. And if you're lucky, then you get to work with people that you really like, and then you say nice things about them because they are the better people to work with,
Yeah, definitely. Joan, you've had so much success so far in your life, and you've done all kinds of amazing things, from acting and performing at some of the biggest awards that, some people don't even get a chance to see those kinds of things in their lifetime inside of their craft. So what's next for you? Like, what are you working on now?
Well, the next thing that I'm going to, in about a week and a half, I am going to the Native American Music Awards, known as the NAMMYs, in New York. And I'm a nominee, my first-time nominee for the Native American Music Awards, because I did a collaboration with a couple of tribal members on a song. And wow. So I'm going to go and experience this rich culture of all these different tribal musicians from around the country who are coming. And so I'm excited to go and celebrate their music and learn more about it, and of course to hang out with them. It's very cool.
Wow, that's awesome! Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Wow, man, I can't wait to hear if you win or not. But that's amazing being nominated. That's awesome.
And I'm so happy because the engineer and the flute player on that song, one's a Yakima tribe member. That's Fair and So Happy, and then the Colville tribal member, Timothy Brooks. They're both flying out from Washington State for the show, so they're going to have a long trip, and it's their first time nominated too, and so I'm so thrilled for them.
Oh wow, awesome! Congratulations, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Joan, if you could tell us, where can we stay connected with you? If people want to contact you or get more tuned with the things that you're doing, where can we stay connected with you?
Well, there's always going to my website, which is joanhammel.com, JoanHammel.com. You can go there. You can also send me a request on Facebook. I'm there, and those are places where I'm active, and you can always find out what's happening.
Awesome. You guys, you have just heard it from Joan Hammel. You guys make sure you stay tuned with the things that she's going on with now, and also her music, as well as the amazing films she's been in. She's been in so much, you guys, and you got to stay tuned with her. Again, this has been Joan Hammel on VaMo Radio. You guys, if you want to listen to this interview again, you can visit VaMo-radio.com for more information. Thanks so much, Joan. I appreciate having you here.
You are an absolute delight, Miss Vanessa. I loved it. Thank you for having me.